Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine Tate and I am super excited that you're here. We're talking about some money today. No, but for real, on a more serious note, we're talking about how do you pay your cleaners, okay? I get this question asked a lot about, my pay schedule of how I best handle that and do that. And I remember in the beginning, like I was not good at managing that whatsoever, whatsoever. But I'm going to give you guys some tips, some tricks, and what helped me to become more successful with that as I went along. Okay. But before we get into that, can y'all do me a favor? Can you like, share, subscribe? Okay. Do all the things of all the things. And I just appreciate y'all so much. Now, let's talk about this money. I remember when I first started, I was like managing cleaners like this. I was managing cleaners like that. I was writing down the date, the job, the time, the amount, and then like at the end of the week, I'll calculate it all up and I would send that bad boy through like Cash App. Yes, I will send the payments through Cash App and all the things, okay? Look, we all have to start somewhere, okay? Don't come for me. But for real, that was how I managed it, and it was horrible because I would be late. I would get text messages like, "Hey, yo, where's my payment?" I didn't get it, and I had the like little white lie situation, and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like something happened, or it's on hold, or let me go make sure it's in," and like, whoa, right, all those things like to basically take the blame off of me, so that way they don't think that I'm not over here paying them, right? So it was bad. It was even bad when I even went electronically because I didn't fix the habits. I didn't fix the system. I just changed it from one method to another. So it went from paper to electronically, but I was still making the same mistakes. And making the same mistakes on digitally was even worse because I was using Gusto, and payroll had to be submitted by a certain day and time. So that way they could automatically get it by Friday. And if they didn't get it by Friday, that means they didn't get it till Monday. So y'all could imagine the type of text messages that came from me after that one, right? And then it'll be super sucky because I feel super bad. So that means I'm like, oh my God, I'll pay you through Cash App. And I would try to stop the direct deposit payment, send them the Cash App. So that means I'm coming out. I'm going to get my money back, but I'm having to come out twice because I'm trying to make up for the fault. Who can go into the weekend with not getting paid, right? Like, nobody wants to go into the weekend not getting paid. But that was my experience. I don't mind being truthfully, bluntly, brutally open about it because that was the struggle that I went through. So what helped me create better habits was like setting reminders on my phone, like double reminders, like, yo, pay this, having calendars in places. And then over time, I just made sure to like stick with that habit. Yo, every Monday morning before I even start my day, I'm looking through payroll and I'm processing payroll. That was like the best way that I could do that, right? So the company that I use is Gusto to do my payroll. I have like the contractor only plan. It's $6 a month per contractor per month. So like, let's say you have 15 contractors, but only 5 work. You're only going to pay for the 5 that you sent the payment to. Okay. I'll put my link down below because if you use that link and sign up and pay a contractor within 30 days, you'll get $200. Boom, boom, right? Boom, boom. Super awesome, right? I love that company. But the pay schedule that I had to also change to make it even better, because what was happening is that I was trying to pay for the week of cleans. So if somebody did a cleaning this week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then they're wanting to get paid on Friday for these cleanings. But I may not have been paid yet for the cleaning, or not paid, but the money transferred in my account yet, right? So then I was like running out of money, or I would have to pull money from other sources, right? This is going back to like my unorganized days, like just doing business to just like trying to figure the things out, okay? Right? So I was having those problems. So now, like, you know what, I gotta change the pay schedule, okay? Because like if Stripe did not deposit the payment yet that was received on Thursday or Wednesday, but they're expecting me to pay them for the jobs that was done on Thursday or Wednesday, I can't do that. And if they did any jobs on Friday, then either I'm having to wait super late, but I'm still having to like upfront the money because I haven't received that money from Stripe yet. And then once I build up my account enough, Stripe would then let me do like the immediate transfers, so I can do an immediate transfer and the money can come immediately to my account and I don't have to wait that time processing. But an extra fee came along with that, and I would have to pay an additional fee to then receive an immediate access to those funds. And I'm already paying Stripe buku money, right? Buku money in fees, like tens of thousands of dollars in fees to Stripe. I don't need to give them no more of my coins because I can't manage or have the right systems put in place to pay my cleaners. So I changed the system to paying every week, but the first week is held. The first week is held when they're coming on, like when they're on board and they're just starting with us, right? So that is the lingo. We pay every Friday, but the first week is held. So for example, if today was a Friday, you're getting paid for jobs you did on last week. Okay. Next Friday, you'll be getting paid for jobs that were done on this week. The following Friday, you'll be getting paid for the jobs you did next week, right? Y'all get that little do, 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 do. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. But anywho, okay. Y'all get the drift, right? And then they'll be like, well, what if I don't work a week? Well, then, it'll like kind of just start back over, because that allowed me to make sure that all of the money that was getting paid for the jobs was going into my bank account. And then Monday morning, I'm processing the money. I'm processing the direct deposits on Gusto. And then Friday is when their direct deposits are sent out. Okay. It made life so much easier, right? So much easier. I mean, of course, what it made it even easier is when I passed off that task to my VA, and I didn't even have to worry about that, right? I had to just make sure she remembered for it not to be late. And she had some hiccups in the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna give her that, but it's great. So when you're training VAs and when you're bringing on people to your team, it's you have to gather some grace and be expected of some isms and things like that may occur when you're having to like train a VA from scratch. Okay, that's a good video title. How to train a VA from scratch. Ding ding. Okay. Keep a lookout for that video. Okay. But even though there is a whole course in the CO Cleaning Academy, but I do want to give you guys some tips on how to train your VAs from scratch, because I know you guys are looking for VA. I mean, it's literally the best way to operate a company. I mean, and if you don't want to train your VA from scratch, come see Vision VA, okay? www.visionva.io, okay? And I have already trained VAs for you, okay? I didn't mean to go into that little infomercial, but y'all pulled me. I'm just saying, all right? So yeah, that was how I had to like switch up the game and actually change the pay schedule. And I know sometimes you'll be like, well, what happens when Monday is a holiday? What happens when Friday is a holiday, right? You have to put those things in place. That's why I do like the 5 account setup, right? And you have those funds set aside for if you have to pull from your backup, right? Of course, you'll be able to put it back, but you got to make sure your cleaners get paid. That's how you keep happy, reliable cleaners is making sure that they're getting paid on time. All right. So I hope this video has been helpful. I done like blasted myself like with all my faults, but I hope that, that pay schedule may give you an example of how you can implement that into your company to see if that'll work for you. And if you're already running your company and you want to switch to that, kind of give them like a 2 to 3, maybe even a month. I would give them a month notice in advance, so that way they can prepare for that week off in a sense, of them not getting paid, right? If you're having to switch midway, right? It's going to be a sucky situation and they may get upset. But if it's going to be best for the company, you may have to do that. But like give them a month notice so that way they can save and stack their coins or prepay for bills that, you know, whatever their financial situation is. Okay, like just give them that heads up. So like I said, it still works. It's literally the way I pay every person that works with me, how we pay our VAs in our VA company, how we pay our cleaners. So this to me is the best payment strategy. But yo, if you have one, y'all know I'm a forever student, baby. Like if you have a better way, please, let's talk about it. Drop them down in the comments. I would love to hear you guys' feedback, because if it's better than my way, look, I'm going to test it and try it and see if it worked. All right. So I hope this one has been good. But before I let you guys go, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things of all the things. And I love you, and I appreciate all you guys' support. And you guys join us in the Facebook group. It's an amazing group full of so much community. People will be able to answer your questions. You'll be able to ask questions. I'm in there. I answer your questions. We chime in. I pop up live, right? I pop up live in that group every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, I pop up in that group live, okay? So join the group. The link is down in the comment section or in the little section, okay? And I hope to see you guys there. All right, have a good one.